Hi everyone, DJ here. I just wanted to do a quick video shout out for Leonard's book restoration. I had a Bible that I sent to them to be rebound, and I just wanted to show you all what it was that I sent off and what it was that I got back, because I'm really happy with what I received. So this is a Bible very similar to the one that I sent off. This is an ESV Legacy Edition with Crossway's True Tone cover. I got this Bible. I got this one back in 2016 after I had some binding issues with my first one. So this is actually the second one that I've got. The first one is the one that I sent off, but it's got a very similar issue. There's the binding coming apart right here, where the thicker pages are headed into the rest of the pages that are that make up the rest of the Bible. So the presentation page, birth, deaths, those special pages where the binding changes from those pages to the paper that's used for the rest of the Bible. There's some issues in that binding, and so my initial Bible, I'd been using it for about 3 years, and the binding completely came apart. So that the cover was just kind of flapping off. And Crossway was great. I let them know the issue, and they gave me a credit towards another Bible, and so I bought another Bible. But they didn't make this Legacy Edition anymore, and so I went to eBay and found it a few years ago for super cheap. That is not the case anymore. And as I was getting to the point where both of these were having binding issues, I wanted a way to fix the issues that I had without having to buy the only Legacy Edition that they sell now, which is the Heirloom, which is a goat skin edition, a little bit different in its makeup, but basically the same. But it's $160 for a new Bible, and so I was looking for a way to maintain all of my notes and what I had put into my Bible without having to buy a new Bible and spend $160 on the new Bible. So I, after doing some research, I found Leonard's book Restoration online, and I perused their offerings, and they've got a really great website. I'm going to post that in the notes. And honestly, I wasn't sure what to expect when I sent it off, and so I opted for the cheap option, which was their surplus leather. The only things that you can do with the budget option is you can pick 2 colors, and they'll do their best to match that. You can add some ribbons, but it doesn't come with any other flourishes, so you don't get any engraving or anything like that. It's literally just the leather, and then if you want some ribbons, they can do that too. And they will fix any issues with the spine in the binding, and so I wound up getting some of that done too along with it. So through their website, I found their ordering form and printed it off, made my selections, made my requests, and then I sent off my Bible on April 13th and received an email very shortly after saying that they had received my Bible and they were going to put it in the queue. They're a little backlogged, and it took about 3 weeks for them to get back to me to let me know that they were ready to start my order. When it finally got done, it was done the weekend before Memorial Day, and so I went ahead and paid so I could get it shipped and get it back, and I got it back on May 28th. So it took about 6 weeks for my project to get completed from start to finish, which is a little bit quicker than they had estimated. They estimated it would take about 8 weeks, and so I want to show you now what it was that I got in return. So just a reminder, this is the Bible that I sent off. It's got the binding. It's True Tone. It's the fake leather that Crossway puts out, and it has 1 ribbon marker in it. At one point, it was about like this as far as color and stiffness. This Bible doesn't lay flat all that well, but because I've been using this one forever, this one will lay flat just about wherever I put it. So I was curious to see what would happen. And so this is the product that I got back. It's a chocolate brown, and it's the surplus leather. And so I don't see any imperfections, but Leonard's thought that it was either it was from a project that they didn't need that much leather of, or they thought it was imperfect, but it looks really, really nice. So this is the front. The spine, you see it's got the raised on the spine, but there's no engraving. They don't do that on their surplus leathers, and that's just how it works, and that's okay. And you can see I got 3 new ribbon markers that are put in. They also tightened up the spine so that the binding is just a little bit firmer. And this Bible will lay flat right at the beginning. So this is the Old Testament. It's Genesis, and it'll lay flat. You can't really see it on here, but so it lays flat, which is great. In the original, it had this is your presentation page right here, and when they did the rebind, they put in another couple of pieces of thicker paper as part of the repair process, and so what is causing any lack of laying flat is just because of that, and it's just a matter of getting that worn in. But yeah, it's a really, really soft, really supple leather, goatskin leather. It's imprinted down here on the bottom of the inside cover. It says genuine goat skin, and so it's got just the glued on inside page. There's no stitching anywhere. Looks great, feels great in the hands. It's a great piece of work, and I'm really, really happy with it, and I really wanted to make sure that I gave them what they deserved, which was a huge shout out. I know a lot of people who have had Bibles for many, many years, and their bindings start to fall apart, and they kind of get into this conundrum of, do I get a new Bible, or do I just keep toting this thing that's falling apart around? And so I just wanted to show you an option of what you could get. All in all, it cost $101, and that included shipping back. But all of their prices are online. They send you an estimate before they start any work that is honest, and the estimate that I saw was the same as the final product price. And so it did cost $100, but I've also got a fine goatskin binding that will last for a really, really long time. And so again, just wanted to give a shout out to Leonard's. If you have any Bible rebinding projects, send it off. They got some really great options that can get expensive, but it's a high quality that you'll receive in return. So again, just wanted to give the shout out, and I'm super happy with it. I look forward to using this Bible for many, many years to come.